The godfather of the West Coast, now you know. With Dusty Vision on the side, we ride. Taking you back to where legends came alive. From ruthless roots to the studio scene. Classic tales that the world's never seen. Every Tuesday night we spark the heat. From 6 to 7, history on repeat. So sit back, tap in, and enjoy the vibe. If you love hip-hop, like and subscribe.
Wrong intro, but right show. Hey, folks, this is Lonzo, Godfather of West Coast Hip Hop, president of the Compton Entertainment Chamber of Commerce, and the editor for the Hub City Legend newspaper. And every week on the Hub City Legend newspaper, what we do, we highlight somebody from the community that's been doing great things, a legend, or whatever the case may be. And today, like last issue, I have a chance to interview one of my buddies from way back in the day, folks. This brother goes back with me to Eve After Dark when I first opened the doors back in 1970-something. And him and his crew towed the club up on every chance they got. Then I look up on Saturday morning, there he is on Soul Train. My guest today is my buddy, my partner, Charles Washinton, a.k.a. Charlie Woo. What's up, baby?
What's up, Lonzo? What's up? How you doing?
Doc, hanging out, doing what I do. And I was trying to get to you for Black Music, but that's all right. You're going to kick off this 4th of July weekend issue. No problem. How, everything good?
Man, everything is good, man. Just want to touch bases with all my 80s and 79 people from Compton High and Centennial, Gardena, Carson. We all fell into Eve After Dark, 1979. I remember that. I was like 17 or 18.
Hey, Doc, look here, man. I've been following you for the last couple of years. You've been doing events not far from my house. And I've been to a few of your events. And I'm amazed at your age. You still can do what you do back in the 70s. Man, how the hell you do that?
Oh, man, by the grace of God, just working hard. I did construction for 40 years, Lonzo. So that kind of kept me in shape. Okay. Working out. Matter of fact, I did the blue line, the green line, the red line. So I did a lot of construction work. And besides that, it just kept me motivated and in shape all the time,
Okay. Now, Let's go back for a minute. What got you into dancing, man?
Man, I started back in 1970. It had been 74 when I saw the lockers on Soul Train. Man, that just motivated me to another level to get into dancing. So I had a group called Start Lock Lockers. And okay. we started off at Compton High School back in 76, 77. And from that on, man, just fell in love with dancing. And I got into, I created a group called Captain Crunch and the Funky Bunch.
Now, here is the crazy part. All these years, I thought you was considering yourself Captain Crunch, but that ain't the case, right?
No, man, we always, like my thing with the group thing, when you're a group, you're a group. So we always said that we was Captain Crunch and our hands and feet was the Funky Bunch.
I never knew that. Just I learned that today. Okay.
Yeah. So like I said, we go back from Dr. Rock, DJ Unknown, the whole 9 yards, man. When we stepped in that door, man, long as I had some punch, we could drink that 50-cent punch. Man, we tore the house down. Some Slave, Watching You, Kano. Man, matter of fact, the first Rapper Delight, Curtis Blow. You had Curtis Blow to come up there and just wreck shop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, that was 1980, 81.
Yep. Man, I tell my son and my daughter, said, y'all will never do it like we did. Y'all,
man,
you guys have a lot of digital stuff. We had a lot of analog stuff. We had real, purebred fun. If you didn't leave the Eve with your shirt, your pants sweating, your hair, all your hair gone, sweat it out, you didn't have a good time, baby.
Man, we be sweating. I mean, talking about, man, but having fun with it. Like I said, enjoying the moment of just meeting good people, other dancers that, I ran across, Skeeter Rabbit, Anthony King, just different other magnificent dancers kept me motivated,
Now, you guys probably was one of the hottest dance groups around, right? As far as the group goes.
Yeah, for as group, man, I think our versatility. We weren't only just lockers. We was poppers. We was just dancers all over. So that kept us in the flow of doing other things that other groups couldn't do. So
Now, I mean, the 5 of y'all or 4 of y'all?
it was 4. It was me, Essex, Gary Porter, and Steve Higgs.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw y'all around the corner recently, man. Y'all still hitting like y'all was on Soul Train. All we missing was Don Cornelius.
Man, even on Soul Train, I always tell my story how your club kept us in shape. Like we go other places, but the exercise or dancing abilities, it was Eve at the Dark that kept us motivated and in shape and in tune with what people was looking for, So that was cool. That was real cool.
I tell people Eve After Dark was Soul Train without the cameras. And
That's
you can tell me I
better.
wasn't Don Cornelius. Huh?
Better.
You could tell me I wasn't a fake. I wasn't a low budget Don Cornelius. That was my hero. And man, it just those days, man. Like I said, sometimes I think about it. I wish we had more cameras to capture.
Ooh, man, we had the footage. Man, if we had the footage, man, you'd be rich right now. You'd be super rich. Yeah. Man, that footage was crazy.
Yeah, all we got is a few pictures, man. And it's just amazing. I'm thank my cousin we got those pictures, Doc, because I didn't think nothing about recording nothing back then. But here we are, 50 years, almost 50 years later, man. Eve opened in 1979, man. We damn near 50. Eve was damn near 50 years old, man.
Man.
Damn near 50. Damn near 50, dude. So
like I said, we had people come from Lock High, Gardena High, Centennial, Vanguard, wherever, man, it was a room full of even Jordan High.
No difference.
Man, everybody came from everywhere.
As you very well know, there was always a rivalry between Uncle Jam's Army and the Wrecking Crew. And they say they ran LA. We ran everything else, though. We ran everything else. LA is a big city, but when you talk about Gardena, Carson, Linwood, Paramount, Watt, Carson, and parts of a big chunk of LA. That's a whole lot of territory right there. So, LA is a big city, but you only dealing with South Central. You're dealing with everything. People coming on the Long Beach. It wasn't no thing for folks to pull up from any city in any city in the Southern California to be a part of Eve After Dark. So y'all may have had LA, but we had everything else.
Yeah. Compton was the shit. I ain't gonna lie. We did a lot. We motivated people. Like even my buddy, my little play brother, Miss Master Spade. He came out with his first little hit. But he used to be my little roadie. But that was my little brother right there. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that, Doc. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we all went to Compton High. Yeah.
But I see you still keeping the tradition active, man. You doing parties every month now, or do it summertime?
We're just doing the summertime. Yeah, we just did a red hat and blue jean affair. Matter of fact, what I got come up is the 80s versus 90s house party. I got that coming up in August 29th.
All right,
and then I got an all Western affair September 26th, and then in October I got a masquerade ball. It's called a hot pink, black, and gold masquerade ball. And it's all grown and sexy people from the age of like 45 to 65.
No, we're going higher than that, bro.
Yeah, some 70.
I show up, it's going to be higher than 65, damn it. I'm going to take it past 65 myself.
Man, but man, we be having fun. I have comedians. I have jazz artists in there. I give everybody opportunity to come out, showcase, have fun. But we have a great time.
Hey, look here. I'm right around the corner from you, Doc. I'm gonna bring my flash drive. I need a few minutes on the turntables representing the 80s, Doc. I need a few minutes on the turntables representing the 80s. I'm telling you right now.
You got it. I'm
gonna do an Eve After Dark set.
Man, that's gonna be live right there.
I'm gonna do an Eve After Dark set. Okay.
Yeah, I'm calling all my homeboys out, Egyptian Lover, everybody come down, support the 80s versus the 90s. I'm gonna have Father MC performing. I'm trying to get Tidy T, some other dancers that dance, during that era, just come out and support, old school. Because if it went for old school, it wouldn't be no school.
Won't be no school, baby. Ain't no education, baby. Old school is the education for the new school.
Right, right. It's
I,
even better, to be honest, because we was the creator and motivators of what's going on today. So
but do you think? Man, you think about this for a second, Doc. Think about this for a second. We all in our 60s. Could you imagine your mom, the pops, in their 60s still locking a pop lock, being able to move like you do?
man,
It
I'm a
wasn't. It wouldn't happen.
man. By the grace of God, when you love when you love what you do, you don't defer from it. Just like you love what you don't defer from it. So
Right.
I never deferred from being a dancer or somebody just love music. Period. So I think that would kept my mindset in motivating to be who I am right today.
I
Yeah.
was DJing a party a few weeks ago. I DJ regularly still now.
Right.
One of my buddies called me. What you doing, man? I said, I'm tearing down the gig. You still DJ? Old as you are? I said, damn right. What else am I gonna do? Why would I
Man,
stop?
you love
Why
what
would
you
I
do. You
stop? To
do
make
what
you
you
feel
love.
good?
Right.
I love what I do. And here's something that, cause I called myself retiring at one time, Doc. I called myself retiring.
Yeah.
And I played for a party, and the people I played for, they were my age, and they would say, "Man, I'm so happy they hired you because you played the whole record and you didn't mess it up with all that scratching and other shit." Okay, and sometimes people want to hear the whole record; they don't want to hear none of that other fancy stuff. They just want to hear the music, man. They want to enjoy the music, and
Man,
that's what an old school DJ brings to the set as opposed to a new school DJ.
Man, you can't cut the good parts out because in our era we had music that had intros, breakdowns, and all that. I mean, if you're a DJ, you cutting out the breakdown, you cutting out the best part of the music. You
Man,
know?
look, I messed around at my club, my own club, Hollywood Park Casino, fifth floor. I'm DJing, and I messed around. I played Lenny Williams because I loved you. And that record is like 7 minutes long. And I cut out the man. They look, man, are you out of your mind? Are you crazy? I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again. I didn't. And that lets me know that you're absolutely correct, Charles, what you're saying. There, when people are in the groove, they want to sing the entire song. They don't want you to mess it up, cut it up, remix it, chop
Man,
it up, scratch it, nothing. Just give it to me. Give it to me
okay,
raw.
I'm gonna
And
give
that's
you a story on the Hall of Fame. I was going to Billie Jean's that night, and some said, "No, man, just go up there and holler at Lonzo." I went up there, and that's when you and Greg was in the booth, and we were just talking. And there was
okay.
a lot of parties there. And I saw this young lady from a distance. And when they asked her to dance, I said, man, she was so beautiful and just eloquent. And I said, God, why I can't have nobody like this? And then we danced. She got encouraged by her people to dance with me. So we danced, man. We got to talking. And that was in what, 2005.
I'm like, yeah, yeah.
And me and her got together that night. And we've been together ever since then for 21 years. It's
Wow.
my wife. Yeah, I
I
met
didn't
my
know
wife
that.
there. I met my wife
I
there.
did
And
not know that.
we've been together 21 years from that night
I never knew that, man. I
at the
never knew
Hall of
that.
Fame. Because we have a password sometimes that say where y'all met at the Hall of Fame.
I never knew that. I never knew that. Congratulations, Doc. See,
Yeah, 21 years.
people,
Man, you never know what you're gonna get.
you never know what you're gonna get. People always, man, the club. No, man, there's some good people in the club, Doc. You
Oh
gotta know how to
yeah,
grab them. That's all.
yeah. You
That's
gotta
a
know how
good
to
thing,
grab
man.
them, and,
That
and
makes
you
me
gotta know
feel
how to.
good, Doc. That really does. I never knew
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Man, my daughter met her husband, rest his soul, at Eve After
Right.
Dark.
Oh, for real?
In the 90s, yeah, they met. They were both in high school. She was in high school. He just graduated, and
Okay.
he met her, and they met at Eve After Dark, and they was married till he passed last year, man. So yeah,
Oh man,
nightclubs can be a good place to meet somebody that you fall in
oh
love with.
man, yeah. You right, man. That's been the love of my life, man. So that settled me down to be who I was, get to navigate this thing called life. So I just retired this year after working 40 years of construction. So
Okay,
now I can go full blast on what I'm doing now, putting all these events together, and also, man, I was talking to you about I'm open. I'm doing a mentorship for young men from 7 to 17. and we people don't have fathers or missing fathers in their life. We're gonna take 50 guys and we're gonna take 3 young men and mentor them to the next level, spiritually, financially. So look forward to that coming. I'm gonna reach out to you though.
Tell me how I can be down, Doc.
Okay,
I got you.
sounds good.
Let me know how I can help. I got you.
Oh yeah.
So is it gonna be a nonprofit or what?
Yeah, it's a nonprofit. It's a nonprofit situation. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. Man, you
Yeah.
know what? I had to get this interview. I was trying to get you last month. We both was busy as heck. I missed you last month for Black Music Month, but I got you. I finally got you. You
Yeah,
always
yeah.
talk on the phone. I got your flyer coming up. It's gonna be in the next issue of the Hub City Legend. But you're gonna be the Hub City Legend honoree this week, man, because you've been putting it down for what? 50 years or better?
55.
55.
Even before, even before I got to Eve After Dark, I was doing it.
Wow. Man, how'd you get on Soul Train?
A friend of mine named Charmaine Brown. I knew Charmaine because I met her at Uncle Jam Army.
Okay.
And she kept saying, she was on Soul Train. She was like, Charles, these suckers think they can dance. She said, you got to come to Soul Train with me. So I said, okay, I'll come down there. And I went down there, man. Shit, died. To this day, my homeboy, he just passed away. Good friend of mine, Chuck Johnson. He was a floor director. And he was saying, man, Don said, man, you was one of the best dancers he ever seen. So I tip my hat off to saying, you know, I put in the work. And to this day, if I post up something, people go crazy all over. They be like, man, I remember you. Yeah.
They kept you and them Jerry curls coming down the Soul Train line. Y'all had the most luxurious Jerry curls ever touched Soul Train. Because yours just be jumping. My hair never jumped like that.
Hey, man, but the whole thing that people don't understand is that I did my own hair.
Did you?
I did my own hair. I'm gonna tell you, I had a sister-in-law. She did my first Jerry curl. We used to call it California curl, right?
Right.
So we couldn't get the whole thing, so we got a little kit. And my sister was rolling my hair up one day, and she got mad at me. She's like, "Oh, nigga, I ain't doing nothing. You finish your shit yourself." So, man, I finished it up, and when it came out good, I like shit. I started doing it myself.
Mine was 160 every time he did.
Man, you ain't lying.
It was 60. It started off at 160, then he went down to 80 finally.
Yeah, but when it first came out, it was like 165. Yeah, it was hot.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's
expensive back then, Doc.
Man, hell yeah.
You know what I found amazing though? Of all the hairstyles we've ever had, the Gumby, the shit to the side.
Yeah.
The Jerry curl was the only one that ever got clowned.
I think why I got clowned, it wasn't the texture of it. I think when, anytime ghetto people get, ratchet people get the shit, they could give it a bad name. So when guys started wearing Jerry curls that was thugging out, wearing plastic bags on their head, that gave it a negative concept, like, oh, these Jerry curl wearing niggas, But when we was wearing it, shit, that was the shit.
Hey, come on,
that was the shit. Yeah, Jerry curl was the shit.
And they had to make them shirts. You got them from the sloppy swap with no collar on them. That shit mess up your collar. That Jerry curl your collar, boy. Turn into thick, dark gray. But you no collars, you can hang.
Yeah, you talking about that good Fred oil.
That good Fred oil turn your hair red.
That shit turn your hair red. that shit had alcohol in it. That shit had alcohol in it, yeah.
My partner's dad, my walking partner, Daryl Ellis, his dad had been a good friend. We still partners today, man.
Yeah, on 54th and what was that? 54th and Arlington?
54th and Western.
Western, yeah, Western right there. Yeah, used to be a barbershop there.
Everything. He had 2 barbershops, one on one side, one across the street.
Right.
He mixed it and bottled it right and shipped it right out of the 54th and Western around the country.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Good Fred. Man.
Good Fred. Hey,
I used to use a Jerry curl activator called You Do It. Okay. And You Do It, you put a little spray in your hair, but it was the activator. And it wasn't greasy. That's why my hair didn't drip and shit. A lot of them drip in my head, and it didn't drip like that. So I use a lot of activator to lock the curls in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, see, y'all just got a Jerry Curl education brought to you by Charlie Wu. How did you name Charlie Wu, man?
Huh?
Who started calling you Charlie Wu?
I got a production when I started filming, and music-wise, I just came up with Charlie Wu 807.
Okay.
And so I just kept the name going, Charlie Wu, yeah. But most people don't know my name is Charles Washinton.
Okay. Hey, Charles Washington, check this out, man. Tell them what you got going so we wrap this interview up, man.
Like I said, August 29th, I got the 80s versus 90s house party. It's going to be off the chain. And then in September, I got the all-white Western affair. That is September the 26th. And then October 23rd, I got the masquerade ball, the hot pink, black, and gold masquerade ball. And all of them going to be off the hook. So if anybody want to come, you can get in contact with me, Charles Washington, on Facebook. And I'll give you all the information.
All right. All your events on Saturdays, right?
Yeah, all Saturdays. They all day parties start at 4 o'clock.
See, that's what
we finish at 10 o'clock. We in bed by 11.
That's when you know you got an older crowd. They start partying at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, right after supper. We start eating supper about 5 and partying till about 11. 10 o'clock, until about 9, 10 o'clock, they in the bed, Doc.
Yeah, we're in the bed, relaxing. No drunk driving, none of that shit.
I ain't mad at you, Doc. Charlie Wu, thank you for coming on, man. Appreciate you.
Man, appreciate you. Much love, Lonzo.
I'll see you at the 80 show.
Okay, for sure. I'll be there.
All right, y'all.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
My man Charlie Wu right here, y'all, on Issues
Peace
in the
out.
Hood.
Welcome to Hub City Legend Podcast with Lonzo in command.
Welcome to NWA Story with Lonzo, the godfather of the West Coast. Now you know, with Dusty Vision on the side, we ride, taking you back to where legends came alive. From ruthless roots to the studio scene, classic tales that the world's never seen. Every Tuesday night we spark the heat.